2. We just had interrupted on that one. All right, first off, secondskinaudio.com. I'm here to introduce myself. My name is Jeffjansen. I am from Quincy, Illinois, and basically the the westernmost tip of Illinois. I am in no way affiliated with secondskinaudio.com. However, the reason why I'm making this video is to take you along with me on an adventure, basically showing the secondskinaudio.com how it goes into the vehicle. Why have I chosen secondskinaudio.com when there's so many other great companies out there? So far, as all my research I have done, so far their products seem the most friendly for a person or an individual to use, and you can do it yourself. Also, they have also provided the most help. They have the most videos on YouTube and Facebook. And I talked to a person named Kent and several other people over at Second Skin Audio and asked them about each one of their products, and they have given me more than adequate enough help to help me through my entire project. They even answer the phone on Saturdays when I call when they're not open, just so that me, the customer, is happy with their product. So what I did was I am beginning a stage project for my 2000 Jeep Wrangler Sport. And what I am going to do is I am not doing this for the fact of I'm getting a stereo system or anything like that. I am doing it because I have a 4-year-old daughter who we like to travel to things like the zoo, to the science centers and stuff with. While we travel, we could be in the vehicle for several hours at a time. While we've been in the vehicle for several hours at a time, the vehicle likes to make noise from the bottom and creates like different heat waves and heat zones. So what I want to do is I want to put an end to basically the sound coming up in the Jeep. Yes, this is a recreational vehicle, and yes, the top and doors all come off. However, I'm also trying to dampen some of the heat and everything else. When I contacted secondskinaudio.com, they have several products that I can put together, they can help me put together, or that I can feel for everywhere from heat reduction to noise reduction to basically making your Jeep sound like a cave. Now, they don't just do Jeeps, they also do every other kind of vehicle that you have, all the way up to semis. Heck, they probably do the space shuttle if you let them. However, for my project, I have a 4-year-old daughter who likes to watch movies, read books, play little games. The last thing I want to be worried about is how noisy my vehicle is on the highway or in off-road trails. In Quincy, Illinois, and the heart of the Midwest, we like to do off-road and mud and everything else. So I needed a product that is not going to impede on the extracurricular activities I do with the Jeep compared to everyday business activities to basically dealing with my daughter. Also, I spend a lot of time on my phone while in the vehicle, and because of the new laws about no cell phone usage and text messaging, I have to use everywhere from speakerphones to speakers in the vehicle to go through my phone to having earpieces in my phone. I am not a professional by any means whatsoever, but I thought maybe I could help somebody out by doing a project with secondskinaudio.com. Now, what I found out through them is they have different products. The first product that they do is Damplifiers. They have Damplifier Pro. They also have Alpha Stock and B Stock. What I'm going to be using on my Jeep is I'm going to be using 120 square feet of B Stock from secondskinaudio.com. I also ordered a wooden roller from them. I also ordered their knives to be able to cut the B Stock. And I've also had a couple of t-shirts and decals coming too, so that you can see that this is coming from this company. Once again, I am not affiliated with secondskinaudio.com, but because of how helpful they've been with me and answering my questions and getting me the information I did, and basically how their products work and what I've seen on YouTube videos, Facebook videos, and pictures that I've seen, that I actually decided to go with them. Why? Well, we're going to find out, and that's what this whole video is about. This right here is introducing myself and who I am. Okay, after that, then I also noticed that they had several other products. Now, the Damplifiers are the first stage to put down inside your vehicle, especially vehicles that do not have any sound deadening underneath of the carpet. A sound deadening material, basically the luxurious the vehicle, the more expensive the vehicle. So sometimes you get a vehicle and the only difference is how much sound deadening is in it. With secondskinaudio.com, I noticed it was affordable and reasonable to do, and if you break it down in stages, this is what these videos are going to show if we can do it. And I'm sure we'll be able to. So the first thing they said was basically clean out your vehicle. Then we'll take out the carpets and everything else, which we are doing. Now, after we put in the Damplifier, the B-Stock Damplifier Pro, which I've ordered already, then we're going to go with their liner series, their luxury series. They have Luxury Liner and Luxury Liner Pro, which basically are just either the thickness is all, we're getting one that's a little thicker. We are going with the Luxury Liner Pro. Now, other things that they have, which we will be using later on in the different stages, is they have a product called Spectrum and Sludge. Spectrum is the consistency of, I guess you can say, peanut butter. Basically, you can use one to spray on the underside of your car, or you can use the other to basically put it on with hand because it's a lot thicker. They use that stuff in the wheel wells, which I really like because a lot of the sound areas come from wheel wells. Underneath the wheel wells, because is where most of the road noise comes from, along with your axles and along with where your transmissions and stuff are. They also have Heat Wave and Heat Wave Pro materials. They actually have all kinds of things for your doors and audio. Now, one thing about that I'm doing is, since I'm not doing audio, I'm doing it just for my 4-year-old daughter. You know, we want to just basically make sure it's nice and quiet in the Jeep so that she can sleep or she can watch your shows and videos. Now, my vehicle is small enough to where I can do it, and we're starting with the first 60 feet out of 120 feet of B-Stock Damplifier Pro. As we move up, then we're also going to put in a new carpet, and then later on we'll be putting in new seats and everything. Now, my Jeep top does come off, and we will be taking it off. Again, my name is Jeffrey Jansen. You can find me on Facebook. There's a picture of my daughter and I if you'd like to add us to follow us on Facebook. I got out as an E5 in the United States Marine Corps, so any Marine, if you want to know who I am, and the reason why I want to do this is to show other people what I'm doing, and if I'm not happy with it, I will let you know about it. If I am happy with it, I'll let you know about it also. But you can go onto my Facebook and find out that I'm not affiliated with SecondSkinAudio.com, but if I ever do become affiliated with them, I will let everybody know, and I'm going to make sure that the product is worthwhile first. So far, everybody that I know that has Second Skin Audio is very happy and very pleased, and they would not go with anybody else. That doesn't mean other products are not just as good or even better. It just means Second Skin Audio took the extra time and had the extra resources to help you as an individual do what's best right for your vehicle. If you're putting in a sound system to your car, they will help you pick their materials to put in your car to make it sound better, to get the bass sounding better so you can take it into competitions. If you're doing it for your kids like I am, which I don't see any videos about doing something for their kids, about making a vehicle better and safer for your children, that's why I'm doing this one, to make it quieter. They even helped with that, and that was what I really liked. It's not just a bunch of teenagers trying to, show who's got the better sound system. Me, I've got the factory sound system in my car. I'm perfectly happy with it. I've got a sound bar on my vehicle. Now, if I want to play the radio, it sounds great. If I want to play CDs, DVDs, whatever else, sounds great. Now, mine is a 2000 Jeep Wrangler, so it is an older vehicle. However, Jeeps are made to last. I love a Jeep. You might not, but remember, this can be used on any vehicle. I'm going to go into depth on each thing. Now, a lot of people don't go into depth. They hurry up and fast forward. I'm making this so you can fast forward through anything and find the parts that you like and find the parts that you don't like. I'm going to be paying attention to more or less the wheel wells, the chassis of the vehicle. I'm paying attention to what the thicknesses of it is. And I'm going to go into detail on every single thing that comes in with SecondSkinAudio.com. And hopefully that'll help you make your vehicle better. Today in Quincy, Illinois, gas was at $3.89 a gallon. As gas goes up, we don't have the money or the luxury to buy a brand new vehicle. So since we can't buy a brand new vehicle, I'm trying to show ways to where we can make our cars look brand new with lower cost. Now, so far, Second Skin Audio had the best pricing out of anybody that I saw that an individual like me can do this. They're sending everything UPS. They're based out of Arizona. Anyway, so let's get started. And as I do it, like I said, we've got it all in stages. And if you have any questions, you can go to SecondSkinAudio.com. If you have questions for me, or you got things that you want me to put on there to show you, if you got a question about it, then get a hold of me on my Facebook page. Just look up Jeffrey Jansen from Quincy, Illinois. I was in the United States Marine Corps and went to Quincy Senior High School. Not sure how you can really find me. Or you can get a hold of me at Satoris2000 at yahoo.com. SOTORIS2000@yahoo.com. Once again, we are going to go with the material, secondskinaudio.com. We're going to do a Second Skin Audio. Kent so far has been the person that's been helping me out the most. They have answered all my emails. They have talked to me on the phone. They even answered on Saturdays, which I'm very impressed with. I like a company that believes in their product. They're not just trying to sell you something, but they believe so much in their product that they don't push it on you. They offer it to you as an alternative to what you may already have. Now, that being said, we're going to get started with this project. And that being said, too, I spend a lot of time on the highway, so I spend a lot of highway time driving, and I'm doing this not for sound, but so I can hear with my cell phone, so I can actually think in my vehicle while I'm driving down the road. Once again, thank you for watching. secondskinaudio.com is where you want to take a look at. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. You can take a look at me on my Facebook page, and I will have pictures there. I will also have pictures, and I'm going to put this on YouTube. So, once again, secondskinaudio.com. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. If you think I'm obnoxious, you can just turn off the video. If you like what I have to say, please feel free to watch it all. I'm very big into my daughter, making sure that she's happy. We do different events together and everything else. And as we do the stages, she'll be helping me with the stages also. She's a tomboy. For a 4-year-old, you know, she's one of the greatest kids I've ever met. I love her to death with my entire heart. She's the only daughter I have. And so, you know, she's got me wrapped around her little finger. Anyways, that being said, we will get this party started. And if you have any questions, just tell me what you want to see, and I'll put a video on YouTube about it as I'm getting into this. Anyway, this is supposed to be the first video. I've already put some other videos on YouTube, so we got started. However, we're going to concentrate with the rear half of the first 60 square feet of amplifier, and then we're going to move and take the front seats and everything out and put the B-Stock Amplifier Pro on the front. Then we will be putting the Luxury Liner Pro on the back, then the Luxury Liner Pro on the front, getting it all nice and done. After that stage, then we were going to put the brand new carpeting in that has a mesh backing to it, so it adds better sound. Right now we have the factory carpeting. Then we're going to go take the Spectrum sludge and we're going to go underneath each of the wheel wells. Then we're going to take a heat wave product and put it underneath of the exhaust. Then we're going to take regular Spectrum, regular Spectrum, and then we're going to use the Amplifier Pro in the doors along with we're going to spray the Spectrum on top of that, and then we are going to use another one of their products, which I'll get into later on. Then we'll do underneath the hood of the vehicle, we're going to do the firewall of the vehicle, okay? And we're going to basically make the entire Jeep a luxury vehicle at low cost, okay? Once again, that's kind of the stages we're going in right now. And then after that, we will deal with the hardtop, and I will show you what we're going to do with the hardtop so we can still take it off, on and off very quickly and very easily. But we're going to sound insulate that also using the Amplifier Pro, Luxury Liner, and a few other materials that they have on there. Once again, secondskinaudio.com. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask me. At this time, I am not affiliated with Second Skin Audio, but I do like their service they've provided me so far. I also like how they've been very helpful and detailed on getting back to me on how things work. I also like how they have a lot of faithful customers who really are very happy with their product. Because of that I'm going to start out with Second Skin Audio and do some videos to find out how great this stuff really is. Again, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we get all this done, and it'll be quick. It'll be to the point. Make sure you clean your vehicle. Make sure that you wipe it down. And basically, if you're a Marine, you got to field day your vehicle. I was in 0311. I was in the infantry, 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines, America's Battalion. All Marines are my brothers, but you know what? We did a lot of cleaning, and basically clean your vehicle like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want any air pockets. Again, I can go off all day on different things. Thank you for your time. secondskinaudio.com. Thank you.